Well, September 5th. Beautiful day. Pushing 80 degrees here, which is a little bit above normal, I think. And we're set for another extreme. By Monday, we're going to be down considerably colder. Possible frost overnight and some kind of precipitation. Let's ignore this poor bit of cropland right here. Much as I like my trees and appreciate their shelter, they do take a toll on the crop. That oat swath is so thin and short you can barely see it. And it's flat on the ground. This little bit here was swathed before the last 6/10 of rain. I cut it a little on the short side, I'd say. This I did this morning, big fluffy swath. But as usual, I seem to have been a little bit too late. I'm seeing a lot of shelled out oats on the ground already. From, no doubt from the crazy winds we get here. Yeah. Well, there'll be lots of volunteer oats. There's still lots in the swath, but would be nice to get them all. Anyway, you never know with oats. Some years I straight combine them, but it must have been a different variety than this, because if these stand much longer with the wind and heavy rain, I don't think there'd be much left to combine. They're fairly short too. Right here they're just over knee high. Of course, this is a kind of a poor patch in the field. It's better as you get out into the lower land, better parts of the field. This here, like I said, the tree competition really cut into the yield. Anyway, I'm going to get this down, for better or worse. If we were to get snow, it'd be a disaster. Flatten it to the ground, more likely. It is so quiet today. Such a change from some of our crazy, wild, windy days. Anyway, I better get rolling. This little short canvas is still, in spite of all my adjustments, it's still running too close to the bottom end of the table. I've pretty much given up on trying to change that. Oh, lordy, it's tight. Should be done by supper time anyway. I'll see if I get a little more video while I'm working. Well, I'm attempting to do another then and now photo comparison. I don't know. I have a photo from the 1940s of my grandparents, I think in this same field, the binder and horses, and putting up the last stook. And my best guess is it was taken roughly this spot, because they would have finished up in the center of the field, which is roughly just behind the swather there. The picture was taken in the 1940s when my dad was away in the Canadian Army. My grandmother sent it to him, and a caption on it read, "The Last Stook." She was out stooking the sheaves. Yeah, some of you won't even know what sheaves and stooking are, but with a binder you would cut these oats, and the binder makes them into sheaves, and they have to be picked up by hand and stood on end in a little stack of about 12, so they dry out, and then hauled into the setting for thrashing. But that's all ancient history. Anyway, this stuff here is down now, this part of the field anyway. Oh yeah, plenty of oats here. There's going to be volunteer oats. In fact, if it rains like they say, chances are some of these will germinate and start to grow this fall, which the cattle will enjoy once they get in here. I've got to finish combining it first. Anyway, got a few more hours to go. Yeah, all done. Just about 5 o'clock. I don't know what's got into them.